Isn't the video game award nominations happening?
Fighting game.
Hey, how long has this
Nominees
been going for?
are God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl 2,
5 minutes.
Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. The nominees for Best Action Game are Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon,
Okay.
Dead Island 2, Ghost
Sure.
Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2. Unleashed 2 Turbocharged,
Okay.
and The Crew Motorfest. The International Dota 2 Championships 2023, and Valorant Champions 2023. All right, you ready? It's time for our final 2 categories.
Oh.
Best Game Direction, which recognizes extraordinary creative vision.
Yeah,
and
we're gonna go
innovation in
vote on
game
their
direction
website.
and design. This year's nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Of course.
Finally, on behalf of the jury, I am proud to announce the 6 nominees selected for outstanding creative and technical excellence. The nominees for Game of the Year at the Game Awards are Alan Wake 2, developed by Remedy Entertainment, Baldur's Gate 3 from Larian Studios, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 from Insomniac Games, Resident Evil 4 from Capcom, Super Mario Bros. Wonder from
What
Nintendo,
an interesting list.
and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom from Nintendo. And there you have it. Those are your nominees for the Game Awards. A highly competitive year for sure, but who will come out on top? Well, you can help select the winners by voting now at thegameawards.com
Yo.
and on our Discord server. I hope you can join us live on Thursday, December 7th for the Game Awards.
We'll be there, Chad.
The
I'll
TJ
go
Orchestra
live
will
at
be
night.
Back on this very stage.
We always
As
watch this.
We'll pay tribute to our Game of the Year nominees. And yes, you can expect lots of news and updates on what's ahead for games in 2024 and beyond. So lock in your votes and get ready to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. We'll see you live
Holy
on Thursday,
shit.
December 7th.
Wait, 10 years? Bro, I've been... No fucking way, dude. 10 years? Chat, we have watched every single one. I remember when he started this. I just haven't realized it's been 10 years. Let's go to the YouTube chat. I'm like, YouTube, Alan Woke 3 win Loki Season 2 Zelda. Starfield fans, don't cry. Starfield, garbage, shit field. Please, Elden Ring DLC. Alan Wake is king. These motherfuckers. Hogwarts Legacy question mark? Oh my god. Someone, dude, that's what I mean. What was there any mention of Hogwarts Legacy? Yo, we got to get to the website. This has been an interesting year for gaming. For me, this has been a year of, I don't know. This has been an interesting year for me for gaming. I feel like what people really liked, I didn't like. Like Baldur's Gate 3. I get it. Congratulations. It didn't resonate with me, but I understand the fact that a lot of people really liked it. And the story of how the game and the studio all came together and how they made it, I get it. It's a sick story. They totally deserve, and how they pulled off the game, like, it's fucking great, you know? I totally understand why people go crazy about BG3. I get it. I just personally didn't really feel it. But if it wins, I mean, I totally get it. I don't really give a shit. It's kind of like, oh, okay, that's cool. Hey, yo, we can't start with this section, though. Yeah, I don't really care. That's what I mean by, like, this year is kind of like, oh, yeah, I see how that could be the fan. There's a lot of people fucking played it. It was an extremely popular game. Everybody fucking enjoyed it, the majority. I just didn't really resonate with it. But that's fine. And for those people, it was good enough to be the game of the year. And there's enough people that liked it for it to be on that pedestal. So it's kind of like, yeah. It's cool for the game. It's just not my game of the year. But like I said, I think this year is just a little odd. For my taste. I guess I have shit taste. How does this work? Votes casted, 0 of 31. Do I have to sign in to vote? It says it right there. Hold on. We're not starting with Game of the Year. This is the last category. All these games suck. I don't see... Okay. That people the whole point is that means the writing's good because people really like the fucking game, right? So BG3 is gonna win this shit. Final Fantasy 16, it was a good game. I wouldn't say Final Fantasy 16 had characters I enjoyed following them. They had good character. It had good character development on some of the characters. That one dude, I forgot his fucking name. The older brother, like the mom was a good character. Who the older brother, the guy who was the fucking guy. Sid was a decent character, yeah. Okay, there was solid amounts of characters were in the main story where you were like, okay, these characters are these are like solid. This is good character development into how they, you know, go about their fucking plot and shit and where they end up at the end. Overall, though, Final Fantasy 16 was good, but it wasn't like, holy fucking shit, this is amazing. In terms of the story. Like, it was good, but yeah. Even though it keeps you interested, it was still the weakest part of the game. Nah, you're fucking... Nah, that's some bullshit. You needed to, like, go back and, like, make a timeline. Nah. Alright, whatever. But yeah, BG3 is gonna win this shit. Best narrative, though? Yeah. Dialogue. Not necessarily. You played it for 3 hours. More equals better? I mean, in this case, yes, because you know the more is better. It is, though. You guys, everybody agrees this game is great. You play this game. Are you really playing this game for the combat? You're playing this game because of the characters and the dialogue choices. The combat is like, all right. What is the strongest fucking... Okay, all you motherfuckers that like Baldur's Gate 3, what is the best part of playing Baldur's Gate 3? You're telling me the combat is above the fucking dialogue and your choices? I like turn-based combat, RPG progression. All right. Whatever, motherfuckers. You guys vote. I don't give a shit. Okay, wait. Hold up. This site is still a little fucky. I don't think it... hold on. Vote. Keep voting. Best narrative. Yeah, okay, it is updating. Kind of. It is updating, kind of. Too many people. Too many people. The next one is direction. Alright, here we go. Best art direction. Alan Wake 2, I can't deny, it was a great fucking game for its, especially art direction. For astounding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. I mean, I love the loading forest shots with the road. That was like a very cool touch. When you first walk into that first town, I forgot the name of it. It's like fucking insane how good it looks. And the details in every object. It was like meticulously fucking detailed. The forest was fucking crazy. Like this had insane environments. Hi-Fi Rush is Hi-Fi Rush. I feel like Hi-Fi Rush came out a long time ago. I didn't beat this game, but you know, this was one of those, they announced it at the Xbox event and they were like, go play it, it's out now. I feel like this one was from the people who made The Evil Within. So like, I think everybody fucking liked this game. It was really well received. This is like straight up, it had a cool art direction, but this game was really good, but the art direction, I see why some people will like this style. I think it is a good style, but I don't think it's an insane anime style that sticks out compared to like Alan Wake's art direction or in comparison to Liza P's art direction. Hi. I played a little of this game, but like, it had a cool art direction. I see, you know, it's always interesting how they innovate Mario's art, but it wasn't bad. It was cool, but I wouldn't say it's on par with Liza P or Alan Wake. Legend of Zelda, bro, the hardware that it's presented on makes it so their art direction gets fucking shafted. It's like an artist and they give them they give him like a small fucking canvas to work on. And it's like, dude, give the guy a bigger fucking canvas. He's insanely talented, but you limit his fucking skill. That's the problem with Zelda. So fuck Zelda. They don't belong in the art direction just because of that. I feel like Liza P or Alan Wake 2 are in the art direction category here. I would give it to both of them. So it's tough, because sometimes Liza P, I just had to sit there and be like, God damn, this looks fucking beautiful. Same with Alan Wake 2. It's more like what style you're in the mood for. Alan Wake, yeah, but Alan Wake was fucking beautiful. Alan Wake was like, yo, like, Alan Wake utilized everything UE5 has. Wasn't it UE5? Other than, like, whatever the fuck else. They actually went with trying to make the game look fucking crazy. It was Northlight. It's an in-house engine. Oh, I'm wrong. Damn, I don't know, man. Art direction, shit. Alan Wake painted real life very beautifully. Liza P crafted a whole fucking Pinocchio world. The art for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. You know what? That's the other thing. Not just looking at the set pieces, looking at the individual characters in the game. It's not like the characters were bad in Alan Wake, but they were basic humans. You know? You have to just fucking... Alan Wake is a guy in like a fucking plaid shirt with a coffee cup. When it comes to art direction, Liza P requires more out of the box thinking, because you're trying to fucking paint Pinocchio and his setting and the characters that live in the Pinocchio. One of the fucking soundtracks. All right, what is the best Legend of Zelda soundtrack? I'm a hater on Tears of the Kingdom, all right? I'm biased. I quit this game after 3 hours. Tears of the Kingdom. Best of. There's got to be some fucking fanboy who has the best of. Oh, here we go. All right, this is the first one on his playlist. This guy's got all the fucking amiibos. Relax. He has the credentials. That's not official? This is some fucking fake news shit? It's not on Spotify? Nintendo's got that shit locked down? Main theme epic version. Covers. Are you kidding me? They don't allow this shit here, huh? Come on, Nintendo. Well, they make it difficult to even listen to their soundtrack. Alan Wake 2, the music that is only memorable in this game, other than maybe there was, I don't know why, I can't remember. There must have been like tense instrumentals throughout the playthrough. I don't fucking remember for some reason. So it's like maybe the ominous vibe that the fucking composer had was really good, but the main soundtracks I recall from Alan Wake 2 were when you ended a chapter and the music played in the middle and it was like a random fucking song. Like there was like maybe one or two that were good, but there was nothing that like meshed to the game that was like, oh my god, this music's crazy. Sure, they had the musical in the game, but like, I wasn't like, wow. Chat, you know what I mean? Yeah, where's Half Sword, by the way? What the fuck is this? Where's Half Sword? Excuse me? Excuse me? Where is Half Sword? Where? Rigged? Final Fantasy 16. I gotta say, yo, if we had a, there should be a category for best demo. Let me just say, there should be a category for best demo. Because Final Fantasy 16's demo was one of the best, if not the best demo I've ever played. I will say the game dramatically was different than the demo. The demo sets you up in a way where you think the game... The demo compared to playing the whole game was a very different experience. Almost like the demo was better than the full experience of the game. Because the setup is so fucking good. It's like insanely good. It was so well crafted. It was like, what, 2-3 hours? 2 hours? The whole game was solid. I'm glad I beat it. But yo, whatever. We're talking about music. Right off the bat, none of these. I am someone who goes back and when I play some random shit game, I need to put a soundtrack on. And it's usually video game music. So I appreciate this section, but this year, none of these fucking popped off for me. I would not go to any of these games for the music. Who popped off here? Granted, Alan Wake 2 did not pop off on the music. I don't think so. Baldur's Gate 3, I can't comment on. Final Fantasy 16 music was good. Fine. Final Fantasy 16's music was good on the orchestral god fights. Or whatever the fuck they were called. I don't remember, like elders or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm talking about. The Final Fantasy 16 is like that insane high orchestral, sounds like they're in a fucking cathedral singing or some shit. Like, from that perspective, I really like that. Try to listen. What was the best BG3 soundtrack? Best of Gate 3. Did any of you guys be like, wow, this soundtrack's fucking crazy when you played it? Sometimes I wish Spotify, when you went to a playlist, it showed the amount of fucking views so I could see which one everybody listens to, because that must be the fucking best one. It does. They do on specific areas, not on everything. Yeah, like not here, though. It's specific. They show it where? Custom order. Date added, title. No, they don't have it as most popular. Click on the album. Maybe on the official Baldur's Gate 3 original game soundtrack. Okay, here we go. You can't sort it, but who cares? Even though they should have that function. Down by the River. Oh, I do remember this song. Fine, I remember this. This was a catchy song, sure. Raphael's Final Cut. Final Act, this one right here. No, like, this is a good song. This is a good song. It's a catchy song. I like the lyrics. Yeah, like, it's a good song. This one, you guys were saying this one. This song played during the game. During the boss fight. Okay. Is this final boss music?
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effect and the cause. Curtain falls, but hold your applause. Squirm, for now down here come the claws.
This reminds me of going to like a play. This says play music. Or a musical. That's the point? Yeah, it's theatrical. I wouldn't say cringe. I feel like this has a place in gaming too. I feel like it's cringe if you've never been to a musical.
Fools, how hard you have fought. Brave, but it's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be bought. Doomed, detected, and caught. No more deals, it's over. The final act, you're doomed.
Yeah, I mean,
No
sure.
more grace, it's over.
So like, I wonder, is all of Baldur's Gate music very theatrical? Is that kind of the whole vibe? Is that a good song to kind of get the gist of, or is it a lot of different things? The main theme, that was just his character. Oh. Shit, Final Fantasy 16? I don't know, this is a weird category. This is also a category where it's like, you know, you can find good songs in every single game. Oh yeah, this song. I mean, this one, the fucking BPM, the violinist is going so fast, there's like smoke coming off the strings. This is supposed to hype you up. The other one was different. This is like action orchestra. AI music? I don't know. Yeah, like, it's forgettable. I would argue that a lot of the music is like, this is a good song, but forgettable in the sense of I wouldn't try to find this song. It's good for the context in the moment, but I wouldn't add this to my playlist. I mean, honestly, if I had like a random video game music playlist and this one randomly popped up, sure. Sometimes it is worth listening to those playlists. Like, it's good. It reminds me of like Attack on Titan or some shit. Like the main character's like, I will overcome. Here I am. The third song. Dude, I wish there was a comparison. Yo, Jeff, if you're watching, Jeff, we need a 2023 and like a little thing that says year in review or last year where you see the last year's nominations. Because I have a fucking boomer memory. I don't remember last year's. Just to be like, oh yeah, remember that one? Like, that one was memorable. None of these... No one's saying this shit is bad. It's more like no one fucking popped off in the music category. And I don't mean to be a fuck about it, you know? Like, last year was Elden Ring, right? Was it? Or was that 2 years ago? I even remember fucking tweeting about the music in Elden Ring because there was something about it that was like... And it's comparable to, like, the orchestral or theatrical shit from... I mean, not really Baldur's Gate. More Final Fantasy, but way more dark orchestral. Yeah, like, the music is way more memorable in Elden Ring. And don't get me wrong, Elden Ring fanboys are fucking annoying. But I can say the music in Elden Ring, I remember when I played the game, the music was memorable constantly. From the menu to, like, constantly, like, yo, the music is making me want to listen and notice. So, like, that type of memorable, where it's like, without a doubt, this will win game of best audio. Or whatever the fuck. Best scored music. Like, you knew it was gonna win. God of War, it was... Oh, yeah, wasn't it hand in hand? God of War versus... Last year's scored music, it was God of War Ragnarok. And Elden Ring. And a Plague Tale Requiem. Plague Tale Requiem had a good soundtrack. This game, I feel like faded. I still like this game. It wasn't as good as the last one, but still. Plague Tale's just good shit. God of War is good, but Elden Ring had a different vibe. I think God of War had better music than Ragnarok. But Elden Ring's soundtrack was so fucking good. I remember it was like, which one? They were interchangeable. This one was a tough fight because they both were memorable. Elden Ring was more memorable than God of War Ragnarok soundtrack, I think. But God of War original was really good. But yeah. And then, okay, true. Shit, man, I don't fucking know. We're gonna be here all day. I'm just gonna go for... I didn't even mention Zelda. I don't even know. This is tough. This is so tough. Honestly, Alan Wake 2's music was so random that, like, some of the songs were good, some of them were just like, okay, sure. Let's go with FF16 here. Sure, FF16. Just because I beat it and I heard the whole soundtrack, but it's not like the other music is bad. Just from playtime. I'll base it off of playtime. Best audio design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Hey, yo, remember Dead Space was this year? This game was a fucking treat to play. Like, this game was a good fucking game. Marvel Spider-Man 2, I mean, the audio's good. I wasn't like, holy shit. Resident Evil 4, lol, I never beat it. It was good, but I don't know if the audio really popped off here, but it's, like, good enough. It's good. Hi-Fi Rush, I still think this game is heavy on the audio. It's the whole fucking point of the game. The whole fucking point. If you don't have ears, I don't know if you can play this game. You can play Resident Evil 4 muted. Can you play Hi-Fi Rush muted? Like, the whole point is the beat. There's probably, like, this is the point. Alan Wake 2, when you use the little thingy and you heard like the light bulb or the bulb break or whatever, it was a very satisfying noise. That's what I remember. And the clicker noise and shit. Honestly, I don't remember Dead Space's audio design. I know this game was really good, but I don't remember the audio at all. Chat, anyone remember the audio? Was that memorable? I don't know if that was memorable. Yeah, but I didn't play. Who's Neil Newbin in Baldur's Gate 3? Is he that weird vampire dude? Oh, true, true. True. Ben have to deliver here and perform. He had to mocap. They didn't mocap. There's criteria here. This was mocapped. Clive wasn't mocapped. This was pure dialogue, so performance in the voice. I'm pretty sure this is mocap, and facial mocap on top of dialogue. This had way more dialogue. This had a physical performance on top of line delivery. Clive was mocapped? Bullshit. No, they did more mocap. He was probably mocapped here and there, but I don't think so. Honestly, I don't fucking know. Quality over quantity, true, but you could argue the quality is that's saying Final Fantasy 16 wasn't quality. Final Fantasy 16's quality in its own way. Cyberpunk is just very amped up to show the quality heavily. That doesn't deteriorate from the performance. Stop voting for PS5 exclusives. True, PS5 exclusive. Okay, we're gonna go with Idris, just because everybody experienced his performance, or was able to. Nope. Innovation and accessibility, recognizing software and our hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Diablo 4, I don't remember. Forza Motorsports, I have no idea. Actually, I like the accessibility. I just turned all the assists on, so Pog. Hi-Fi Rush, I don't remember. We just talked about you need ears to play this, so I was wrong. Marvel Spider-Man 2, I don't know. Mortal Kombat 1, Street Fighter 6, I have no fucking idea. Anyone here use accessibility options? Sometimes they pop off with accessibility. I saw the God of War video where it was insane accessibility. It was actually kind of amazing how they help people who can't do specific things and allow them to play. SF6, blind pros play it because the accessibility is so good. Yeah, I'd have to like actually go and see their options. So I'll trust the player. Because at the end of the day, the accessibility is transforming their game and allowing others to play it that can't just straight up play it. So whoever has more technical and more options is the winner here, by sheer allowance of a lot of customizability. SF6, true. Okay, I'm going to trust you guys on that one. Games for Impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning. Ew. I don't want to think about these things.
Cringe. I'm fucking cringing.
A Space for the Unbound. I never played it. Chance of Sonar. We never played it. Goodbye Volcano High. I ulted forward. Chai. I've heard about. Terra Nil. Oh, yo, Terra Nil was actually kind of cool. It was very pretty when you changed the world. Vettenby I've heard about and never played. Out of playtime and remembering, this is a very environmental game. This is a very universal impact. The others maybe are a bit more cultural and you might relate to it or you won't. So for games for impact, I would give it to Terra Nil because it is very nicely crafted. And this game applies to every motherfucker on Earth. So of course it's gonna win. You don't need fucking culture and fucking skin color to appreciate fucking grass. Best ongoing. Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Wait, what are you in that for? Outside of the ongoing content that evolves the player's experience over time. Apex Legends. I gotta say, there's always, every fucking day, there's someone in chat linking me a new Apex Legends video. Okay? Cyberpunk. I can't deny. They did completely. There's a difference there's a difference between launching a game in a shit form and then leaving it in a shit form, or launching a game in a shit form like No Man's Sky even, and then making it way better to the point of way more acceptable. So, I see that. Final Fantasy 14. People fucking love Final Fantasy 14. I know. The game director, he's a crazy motherfucker. Like, all that is good. I would say this isn't the year of Final Fantasy 14, which isn't a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. I think you can really appreciate this game's development and the devs and shit. I see it, but I don't think this is the year for them, but that doesn't take away from the game. Fortnite, you can't deny. You think they're dead, and then they rise from the ashes. Okay? I gotta give it to them. They have stayed relevant for longer. And they keep somehow coming back. They're like a phoenix. But this is an interesting one. I can appreciate Fortnite. I understand. I get that shit. Sure, I'm not gonna fucking play it. Or I may play it here and there. I'm not like a fanatic about it, but it's fucking amazing seeing how they're able to fucking constantly bring the game back out into relevancy. So I mean, shit, you gotta say that takes some fucking skill. You're swaying your audience in good ways. Genshin Impact, I mean, I don't know where this game is headed. I don't know where it is. The difference is, I've heard of Fortnite and their resurgence. Genshin Impact, I know they update, but I don't really hear crazy shit anymore about Genshin. Fortnite, you hear about it when you don't even fucking play Fortnite. That's how influential the game is. Final Fantasy XIV was kind of chilling. Apex Legends, they are good, but I don't know how much Apex pops off. I know it's popular. Cyberpunk, they did a great job with their 2.0 shit. I would give it to Fortnite just because. Okay, the actual gamer in me would give it to Cyberpunk. Yes. It was a good completion with Phantom Liberty. They did a great job there. Okay, they deserve something there. But I gotta give it for sheer numbers and sheer keeping their game relevant through the years. Something that has way more playtime and they need to keep it fresh enough for people to keep fucking playing. I would give it to Fortnite because it's way more difficult to do that than a single player game. Nah, Nah, it ain't no about bussing shit. Chat, guys, you guys go to fucking Jig Street in Cyberpunk and you think you're a fucking adult. Relax. It ain't Zoomer choosing Fortnite here when you look at the software side of it. It doesn't matter what they're developing. It's more the software and the actual getting millions of people to play your game. That is 7 years old. How old is Fortnite? No one's taking away from Cyberpunk here. They did a great job. Fine, I'm going to leave this one up to you guys. Because you know what? I understand. Cyberpunk should win. Fortnite should win. Fucking poll. Who best ongoing? And you know what the difference is, actually? Well, this is just this year. Yeah, but you know what the difference is? Fortnite has continuously been in the categories every year because somehow you guys hear about it every year. Cyberpunk 2077, you're not going to hear about them next year. Fortnite, they're probably going to find another way to fucking come back again when everyone's bored of the nostalgia because they've done it constantly. So they're the definition of ongoing. Cyberpunk came out, fixed what they should have launched with, and then came out with a DLC that is at the end. So fuck the poll. I'm gonna give it to Fortnite. And that's not liking Fortnite. I can respect the fact that somehow these fucking motherfuckers are somehow making their game in a landscape where PC gamers jump fucking ship and don't try new shit. Keep their players playing Fortnite. They keep their players. Best community support, recognizing it for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsive living, inclusive of social media activity and game updates and patches. Ballers Game, I know they had a shit ton of patches. I know they've had like crazy big patches for bug fixes. Community support, I don't fucking know. Social media activity, game updates, and patches. No Man's Sky it reminds me of... No Man's Sky is always something that is notable. They really do go fucking ham with this game on their patches. They really do. This is another game that rose from the ashes. When everyone was like, this game sucks fucking ass. They're crazy about their patches. Destiny 2 had a bunch of layoffs, didn't they? So this is kind of like a weird one. Destiny 2's in a very odd spot right now in the gaming world. Yeah, I feel like, yeah. Anyone know the status on the community manager? I don't know if he was one of the ones that got hit by a layoff. That's crazy, man. But yeah, I'm not sure here. I mean, game updates and patches? Fuck me. I don't know. Final Fantasy 14, this is another weird category, bro. I don't fucking know. Community support? I don't follow. What? Does someone fucking retweet someone cosplaying as like V or some shit?
We love our community.
Inclusive of social media activity? I don't fucking know. Game updates and patches. We'll give it to Cyberpunk. I don't know, man. That's a weird category. I don't know shit about that. Best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievements in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Wow, this is a tough section here. Cocoon was pretty captivating. This was from the Inside devs. This was extremely captivating. You're like going into Marble worlds and then combining Marble worlds into other Marble worlds. So like it was a very interesting, captivating game to play. Dave the Diver was super fucking sick. It had so many elements and so many upgrades. They like actually fucking popped off with this game in terms of like all the different things you can do. Yes, with a good backdrop of just running a sushi shop. So the whole cycle of Dave the Diver was actually like a very, very content-rich indie game. It was actually really, really well done there. Dredge was a sick game. Dredge was great too. You know, we had 2 water games. Dave is AAA, not indie. I don't think so. Are you sure? Actually, isn't Dave the Diver... I don't think so. Isn't this a Chinese dev? Mint Rocket? Oh, maybe not. No, this is published under Kart Rider Drift. Is it Kart Rider Drift? Wait, Nexon Korea. I don't know if this is like a... Oh, they're Korean. I'm not sure if they're like a company that is partly owned by Nexon, so they have a publisher. Because they're part of Mint Rocket, and then it connects to Kart Rider and Maple Story and Vindictus. Bro, does anyone play Vindictus anymore? They should make a second one of this for MMO. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of like indie in quotes. I feel like Cocoon is indie. Dredge is indie. Viewfinder is indie. Mint Rocket, I don't know if there's more to this. I would say this is indie in quotes. Whatever though, man. Literally all these games are great. I played this one on Sub Sunday. It was pretty captivating, but yeah, it wasn't really a game I would beat. Viewfinder had that shit where you take a picture and then try to combine it with reality. It had like a very trippy style, but it was a unique puzzle game. This is puzzle game. This is puzzle game. Dredge is sick. It was a cool game. It had like a very meditative vibe until a fucking Kraken tried killing you. But in terms of like straight content, chill, good soundtrack, cozy pixel art, good mechanics, and content rich, I would say Dave the Diver would win here. Yeah. Cocoon was captivating and very cool how it like zoomed in and out on the marble world, but you know, it was cool, but it wasn't like, holy fucking shit, I need to beat this. Dredge was great, but Dredge had its limits. Dave the Diver had a lot more going on. And they're both water games, and they're both mechanically good, but this one is more mechanically rich. Viewfinder was sick, but like Viewfinder also is like, oh, this is a sick mechanic. I'm gonna move on now. Best debut indie game. Oh yeah, wait. I think the Inside guy left and made another studio. Is that what happened with Cocoon? I think that's what happened. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what happened here. Annapurna. Wait, they're published by Annapurna. Geometric Interactive? Oh, weird. Huh. Yeah, Annapurna is not indie anymore. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Best indie debut. I played Pizza Tower on Sub Sunday. It was a funny game. It was cool. I feel like I needed to replay this. Venbai never really played. I mean, this is a super original, trippy-ass game. This game's kind of like, hey, we're gonna make a very jarring mechanic that's gonna fuck with your mind that you didn't really think, that you've never seen another game try to do, and we're gonna make a whole game about it. I guess, like, the technical side of actually pulling this mechanic off was very, insane. Fuck, man, I don't know. This is a weird category here. Dredge was also a great first game. I wonder how well it did. Cocoon was great, but something tells me this game went under the radar. Dredge. That's what it is. But then they charge you the premium. I'm just gonna vote for Terranil here. I don't know. Is Honkai Star Rail gonna win this? Isn't this like a Genshin Impact style? Is Honkai Star Rail more popular than Genshin Impact? I don't know. But in sheer numbers or player count, I'm sure Honkai is probably more players than like all 4 of these games combined. It's turn-based RPG, same company. Oh yeah, Mihio or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know, man. I know that game is fucking popular. Amazing. There's 2 criteria in this game in terms of the action. It's the mind place, and solving the files. That was a huge gameplay element, and the flashlighting weak spot and shooting your gun. Honestly, the mind place was okay. I wasn't like, holy shit, in the mind place. I didn't feel like a fucking crazy motherfucker sorting out the pictures to draw lines. It was okay, but you are always in the mind place, so that's a huge gameplay element. And then the shooting in Alan Wake, it was good. It reminded me of Resident Evil shooting, but I don't remember dying in the game. There wasn't necessarily anything super difficult in the game. I did die in the game, I'm wrong. But I wouldn't say there was anything super difficult in the action part of it. You died so many times. Oh, lol. I don't want to give it to Spider-Man 2, but I'm going to give it to Spider-Man 2. Just because Also, just because it's Insomniac and they're really good at combat, and compared to all of these games, even though it is a sequel, it had the best combat out of all of these games. On top of the fact, you can play as fucking Venom, and the Venom segment of the game was so good. Because I can't think of any other game that had that quality of action to a character like Venom that you can play with an action control set. I'll give it to Spider-Man here. The puzzle solving was decent. The puzzle solving was like, you know, I wouldn't say Alan Wake 2's, I don't fucking know, man. Sure, the Alan Wake 2 is a puzzle you're trying to solve. It's a mystery. When you compare pure fucking puzzle, Alan Wake 2 is the fucking Magnus fucking opus of goddamn puzzle solving. You're literally trying to figure out what the fuck is happening. It is a puzzle in your mind. That's why you need a fucking mind place to sort out all the bullshit. You know? But the action wasn't very amazing. The action was great here, but the puzzles were kind of like whatever in this game. God damn it. I like them both, bro. I like them both. I like them both. I'm going to give it to Spider-Man 2. Suck my balls, chat. All right, best RPG for the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. Obviously, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win this. Of course it's going to win this. Of course it's going to win this. In terms of customization, in terms of progression, not necessarily massively multiplayer experiences, I would give it to Lies of P for my best RPG. I would give it to Lies of P. Why are you question marking? Why are you question marking? How do I suck? Starfield, I'm not even looking at. I beat Starfield. But I don't give it... The game didn't do anything for me. Sea of Stars, I played for an hour. It was great. What it had. But it wasn't the type of game I was going to beat. Lies of P is your typical Souls formula of putting points into strength or whatever the fuck. On top of the P organs was interesting, and then the different weapon fusion, the handle and the weapon, and to transform the weapon, and like the special abilities. Like, I would say Lies of P, overall, those mechanics were decent. They weren't like, holy fuck, every game needs to copy this. But if Lies of P is in the RPG category, I would give it to this game. Final Fantasy 16, the customization was bare bones. I mean, didn't you like equipped some shit? You could choose the characters you could roll with. But the main character was Clive. Like, I only gave a shit about Clive. Didn't it pop off on some RPG element that was like revolutionary in Final Fantasy 16? BG3 is obviously going to win because it literally is A++ on every part of the RPG sentence. So I know it's going to win. But for my taste, I'd rather vote for Lies of P here. Like, no shit, BG3 is going to win. I understand. This is going to be a sweep for BG3, which was perfectly fine. But I am more of a gamer who likes this style of shit, and even Final Fantasy 16 style more than how Baldur's Gate cooks. Motherfucker, some people like different flavors. Even though it's all ice cream, but some people gravitate to different fucking flavors. How does that not go through your fucking head? You might like fucking sherbet. Actually, that's a bad example. I like sherbet too. You might like fucking pistachio ice cream. That's fucking great. Tell everybody you like pistachio ice cream. But I'm gonna eat this fucking chocolate ice cream here. Because I feel like it. Even though they're both fucking ice cream. That's great. Enjoy your pistachio ice cream over there and fucking text everybody about it. I understand you like it. I probably should like it. But I don't like it. Best fighting for the best game design primarily around head-to-head combat. God of Rock. I've never heard of this game. Mortal Kombat 1. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawls 2. Pocket Bravery. Street Fighter 6. I mean, this comes down to Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter 6. The other three are literally filler. Actual fucking filler. Street Fighter 6, I had a lot of fun trying to get better at that game. I feel like Street Fighter 6's rank up online is so satisfying. Other games should kind of copy their style. Mortal Kombat 1 is just... Mortal Kombat 1 is great. The DLC is notable. They have a way better roster. Street Fighter 6's biggest downfall is their roster fucking sucks ass. Mortal Kombat 1, I can think of 10 characters I want to play right now. Street Fighter 6, I gravitate to like 1 or 2. On top of the fact they already announced cool shit, other characters joining their roster that's just cooler in Mortal Kombat 1. Street Fighter 6's gameplay I prefer over Mortal Kombat because of how it all meshes together in Street Fighter 6. Is just very, very nice mechanically and feel. Mortal Kombat 1 is satisfying graphically. Fucking abilities look good. All the characters are like super, super themed. I actually want to go back to MK1. It just sucks that it's not crossplay. SF6 is more accessible. Mortal Kombat 1... Damn, they're both fucking good, man. They're both fucking good for their own reasons. SF6 has elements that I wish were in MK1. There's nothing in MK1 I want in SFS6. That's the interesting part. MK1 had a good campaign. MK1 was decent, but the campaign is like, you know, your typical Mortal Kombat. Like, you know, SF6 netcode is really good. Yeah, Mortal Kombat stories are always like fun. True. In terms of moments I've had this year, I'm gonna give it to Street Fighter 6. Just because I've had more moments in this game that were memorable. That's not saying Mortal Kombat 1 is bad. I would go back and play MK1 as well. But in terms of moments for me, I'd give it to Street Fighter. But in terms of the content, I would give it to MK1. MK1 feels more saturated. In terms of like more avenues to go to play on how I play fighting games. MK1 has less content. Okay, true. Okay, fine. Motherfucker, now we're gonna get into this. Street Fighter 6 has the single player mode, the battle hub. Fine, I'm wrong. I'm wrong about the content. I meant roster. Because I get it. It does. Street Fighter 6 actually does have a bunch of shit. You can make a character and go play it as, like, do shit in the world. There's way more things to do in Street Fighter 6, but it still comes down to their roster fucking sucks. Best family game, Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I'm gonna give it to Party Animals. I have to. Pikmin 4 I heard was good, but, you know, it is what it is. Disney Illusion Island, no one knew this game came out. Sonic Superstars, whatever. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, sure. Another Mario game. I'm going to give it to Party Animals for originality, Dev's first game, insane aesthetic, crossplay right off the bat, insane good UI, Probably sold less than Pikmin 4, sold less than Super Mario Brothers Wonder, but I'm gonna give it to Party Animals here. And for a family game, I think this is a great family game. Why not? Why not? Assuming you shut VoIP off. Best sim strategy. Best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. Advanced Wars 1+2. Is this a mobile game? Cities Skyline 2, I haven't gotten to it. I know there's performance issues. Company of Heroes 3, I played, I enjoyed it, and then forgot about it. Fire Emblem, never played it. Pikmin 4, never really played it. Honestly, I bet Cities Skyline 2 is gonna win this just because they probably have most of the people who would actually vote. Cities Skyline 2 will definitely win this. Is it still a piece of shit? Or did they patch it? Or what's going on with this game? Anyone actually playing this? Is it as laggy? 25k? You never even played it, I know. But I know the gist of the game. Read the reviews. True. You'll get my money once the game is ready to be released. Game overall is enjoyable, tricky to balance budget. My GPU struggles with night lighting on medium settings, resulting in stutter when moving camera fast. However, it does not make the game unplayable. So they're fixing it over time. I think just because I've also seen a lot of how deep the systems go in City Skyline, I'm still going to give it to this game. I know I haven't played it, but I know the gist of the game. Yeah, no, I know the fucking gist of the game, bro. These other games are not as deep as City Skyline. If we're talking about real-time or turn-based simulation, in terms of simulation, this game shits on all these games in terms of simulation. What are you even saying? There's so much in this fucking game. Traffic, pedestrians. They even made it more simulating. They made more simulation for 2. Pikmin 4, you're like... Fire Emblem, there's like a limit to the simulation. I don't need to play it. I know what the game has, bro. I've seen the videos of what City Skyline 2 has. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. You don't need to play a game to get the fucking gist of it. City Skyline 2, even with its current state, is gonna be the best sim strategy game. Yes, you do. No, you don't. It depends on the game. It depends on the fucking game. I can't fine, you're right. I can't absolutely say that is wrong. But in terms of just pure sim and even strategy, I would give it to City Skylines 2. Chat, vote for fucking Pikmin 4. This isn't exclusive. Go fucking change. If you don't like it, fucking subtract my vote by 2 of you voting for your Pikmin 4. My shit isn't like plus 50 when I hit 1. Mine's plus 1 like your guys's. Jesus. I don't have like a fucking multiplier. Best sports racing. EA Sports FC 24, lol. The Crew Motorfest, lol. F1 23 was actually, in terms of moments, fun. Forza Motorsport, you know. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. I gotta give it to F1 23 just because of the moments I've had. Although, like, mechanically and in terms of, like, you know, the studio turned 10 and they do release good shit, Forza Motorsport is probably the most relevant to win this shit. Right? Forza is bad. F123 is easily the best. Yeah, I think F123 is decent. Even though it's not great. All these games, they are, you know, we're at the mercy of the devs feeding us bullshit. Like, you're gonna fucking play EA Sports FC 25. You know, you actively eat from their plate of shit, even though they fucking You're gonna get the 25 version of their shit-ass packs, you know? You have to pick the least shit one, and they're all shit. F123. Okay. Best multiplayer. Outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences. Irrespective of game, genre, or platform. Something cool in Super Mario can't, like, if you're online, other players can kind of, like, revive you in the game. Which was kind of cool. But nah. Street Fighter 6, great multiplayer, but you know what? It's another fucking Street Fighter. This game has spanned decades for them to fucking figure shit out. Party Animals, fresh on the block. Diablo 4, 3 to 4, how long has it been? Like 10 years? They had 10 years to figure it out. I really enjoyed my first, I know, lol Diablo. I can't deny my first playthrough before I reached endgame, I really enjoyed. It was fun. I can't deny. I enjoyed playing it. After that, whatever. You're gonna judge the game at the end because then you want to stick on your fucking character and you want to have a reason to stay on your character, right? The reason wasn't there, but the actual level up to endgame and seeing it all play out was great. I really, really enjoyed that. I will go back at Season 10. Best multiplayer, Baldur's Gate 3 is co-op. I don't really care about that. I think this is between Diablo 4 and Party Animals. In terms of pure multiplayer, I feel like you can't even put Baldur's Gate 3 or Super Mario's on this list. They have multiplayer elements. Sure, there's like co-op shit, but like, whatever, man. D4 isn't true, actually. Hold up. D4 is quote unquote. Honestly, D4 was actually a little more of a letdown on their multiplayer experience. You want them to open up a little more on D4. Like, they could have gone more. This game has a problem a little bit of trying to be an MMO, but not being an MMO. I just looked at D5. Now, actually thinking of D4, like, they could have gone further with, like, proximity chat bubbles. Fucking, you see more people in the world a little more, like, kind of bring it all together. I'm gonna give it to Party Animals. Street Fighter 6 has a good multiplayer experience, but you're only playing it. The Battle Hub is just like a big loading bar for you to eventually go into 1v1s. I don't think you're, you know, like, whatever. Party Animals is a pure multiplayer game. Out of all these games, the most pure multiplayer game is Party Animals. The game is multiplayer by definition. I don't think co-op in BG3 is going to make or break someone's experience on it. Am I wrong? I feel like BG3 is more popular in different categories. This is more like a pure multiplayer experience. No one's like, oh, you have to play the game co-op or with a party. BG3 should not win this category. I think that's bullshit. Party Animals. Best adaptation, Castlevania. Oh, these are recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. Castlevania Nocturne. Anyone watch that? I saw the trailer. It looked good, but yeah. Gran Turismo actually got good reviews, but I never watched it. Last of Us, the first episode was fucking insane. Near the end of it, I was starting to realize, do I really need a season 2 of The Last of Us? But the first episode was one of the best pilots I will honestly say I've seen. The first episode of The Last of Us was probably the best TV episode of any, like, even almost on par with some other pilots of actual TV shows and on top of video game adaptation. It was such a good pilot. I think Super Mario Bros. Movie is going to win this shit by a mile. It made so much fucking money. It was, collectively, everybody really enjoyed the movie. I think without a doubt, Super Mario Bros. Is going to win this. This was like Mario was a ground fucking shattering debut where the whole entertainment is pushing towards video games for their new stories. Super Mario Brothers was a fucking nuke in terms of box office hit and general likeness of the fucking movie. More people have seen Super Mario than Last of Us. Last of Us was great, though. I would say they were both great. Last of Us was harder to pull off, though, because you're going into a game to real people. Super Mario Brother, you're going from already graphics to an animation, so you play it safer. So TLOU is a bit riskier, even though the game is obviously bound to reality with zombies. I'm surprised. Was Edge Runner not this year? Damn, I don't fucking know, man. Best adaptation. I totally see Super Mario Brothers movie winning this, but I'll give it to The Last of Us just because. On top of the fact it was an HBO show, a game actually made it to an HBO show. That's pretty fucking... Yeah, you would never really think of that. HBO is not a big deal, though. I feel like HBO tries to have a bigger bar of quality. So I think it is a big deal. Even though that weekend show was probably the worst shit I've ever seen. So I guess I'm wrong. They're not 100%. But, chat, what would you guys vote for? Honestly, I totally see Super Mario winning this. I see The Last of Us winning this. I heard Gran Turismo, the movie, was really good. Twisted Metal, it's on fucking Peacock. Bro, who the fuck has a Peacock subscription? Castlevania Nocturne, I didn't watch it, but I know the first season was animated. I'm gonna go with The Last of Us. This is also coming from someone who is The Last of Us out. Like, that was the final nail on the coffin. I don't even care about Season 2. That was great. You guys pulled it off. I don't want to hear any more about Ellie and Joel. I am good there. Most anticipated game. Recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I never played Final Fantasy VII, but I know people are super excited for that, but not for me. Hades 2. The first game is so good. I feel like Hades 2 slightly. I could be wrong. I feel like Hades 2 is not something I thought I needed. Hades 1 is so good. Do I need a Hades 2? So I wouldn't say I'm like, oh my god, oh shit. I wouldn't say that. I would say, oh, that's cool, Hades 2 is coming out. I don't really need a second one of this game. But, like, you know, it's cool. I wouldn't say it's my most anticipated. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, I never really got into these games, so it's not on my hype list. Star Wars Outlaw, I'm Star Wars'd out. Like, I'm fucking totally Star Wars'd out. But the saving grace on the anticipation for this game is using the same engine as The Division 1. And it's from Massive Entertainment, who made The Division. So I'm curious and anticipating the fact of if they actually pull this off and it's better than Respawn's Star Wars. That's why I'm anticipating this one. Out of pure interest. Of seeing if they pull it off. Tekken 8. I still think Tekken 8 looked way cooler when they first announced it. Now, after playing the demo, Tekken 8's kind of like whatever. Shit, man. Literally, all of these are kind of like decently anticipated. Nothing like, holy shit. Wow, even after all that, I guess Hades 2 is the most anticipated. That's kind of... Hades 2 and Star Wars Outlaw are like on a very even level. Yeah, wait, where's Wolverine? This is kind of a weird list. I think there was a rumor that Wolverine, they're trying to go for a 2024 release date. But I guess these ones all have confirmed 2024 release dates. I think these are confirmed. GTA 6 doesn't have a release date. I think this is going off of like factual, like the devs had said 2024. Manor Lord? Yeah, but Manor Lord's not AAA. All of these are AAA. You need to look at most anticipated indie game. Yeah, I don't know. Is Black Myth Wukong slated for 2024? I would have voted for Black Myth Wukong. I would have. Content Creator of the Year, Iron Mouse, People Make Games, Quackity, Spreen, Cypher. Chat, I don't know any of these people. We need to skip. I know of Cypher. I know he does Fortnite videos. I know Iron Mouse is a VTuber. I think Quackity streams Minecraft. I have no fucking idea. Anyone here have a younger sibling? Can you guys ask? Best esports game for the game that has delivered the best overall esports experience to players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, and content updates, irrespective of genre or platform. Oof. Honestly, fuck Counter-Strike 2 right now. I'm actually pissed at CS2. Okay, the inner child in me, the inner growing up of playing Counter-Strike, I know I'm going to play this game in the next 10 years, the next 20 years, but right now, fuck this game. Because I think they fumbled the living shit out of this game in terms of how it was released, that it's fucking pathetic. This needs so much more time to cook. It's so fucking raw. Dota 2, I mean, dude, Dota 2 is here every year. How was the TI? I heard Dota 2 didn't make as much money this year on the compendium. Does that mean Dota 2 is kind of dying? League is going to be here every year. TI was great. No battle pass. Oh, wait, so there wasn't shit for people to buy? That's why the money was low? Oh, so Dota 2 is in a good spot then. So Dota 2 is a fucking safety. Invest in Dota 2. So you're saying Dota 2 is a fucking a safe stock. Counter-Strike 2, you can invest now because it's a piece of shit, but it will grow substantially. It will grow. It just needs more time. League of Legends is always fucking here, man. League of Legends is always popping off. I can respect the fact that they still pop off with the game. They still go fucking ham. This is the definition of a fucking esport. It doesn't matter, League, LOL, Dota, LOL. It doesn't matter. This shit is the definition of an esport. This is like baseball in keyboard form, or a keyboard playset. Of our time, this is actually a fucking esport. This is basically baseball online for the internet. Comparable. That's how established it is. I'm talking about establishment. Okay? Motherfuckers know Babe Ruth? Fuck no. You're gonna look at an old black and white picture of Faker when you're like 90 and tell your grandkid about him. PUBG Mobile, they make bank. Valorant, I know. Honestly, Valorant in terms of esport, viewership, dev give a fuck, and state of game, Valorant literally shits on Counter-Strike 2 right now. Even though Valorant, LOL, Zoomer, Valorant, you can't deny their fans show up. The people are interested. It ain't you. It ain't you. But they got the fucking Bussin FR fucking community on fucking tap. It ain't you. I'm gonna give it to League of Legends just because ever since I started streaming on this site, League has had esports. League has always had fucking esports. I'm pretty sure longer than Dota 2. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but I swear I always used to see more League than Dota. And then obviously Dota 2 is now here, but in terms of pure esport, these are all, even Dota 2 is just like a fucking internet baseball. Like, these are established ass esports. Counter-Strike 2 is in a shit spot. Valorant is fucking booming. Dota 2 is booming. League is booming. This is a fanboy war of who plays what. I have no fucking allegiance. I will just give it to League because of tenure and how long it's been a thing. I haven't even followed any of these games. When Counter-Strike pops off, I'll vote for Counter-Strike. It's just not the year of CS2. Tenure ignoring CS? I just explained why CS isn't it. Best esports athlete: Faker, Zyru, Demon One, Hydra, Ruler, Imperial Hall. From League of Legends. All right, I think we're gonna go with Counter-Strike again here. We're gonna go with XTQZ. XTQZZZ. He gets confused with XQC all the time. Lol, XQC, bro. No, asshole, XTQZZ. Evo 2023. The international. Oh, Evo 2023 was fucking sick. TI and Valorant. We were fair, right, guys? Okay. beginning. Yeah, Sifu was good shit. Sifu was just like a solid game that just came out of nowhere. That hit the spot. Spider-Man 2 was good. Did it blow me the fuck away? No. Am I glad I beat it? Yes, it was fun enough. Alan Wake 2, I wanted to be blown away playing this game. It had so many good elements. I'm glad I beat it, but I feel like near the end, it just became such a clusterfuck that it started to just be like, oh, yo, oh my god. It all does come together to a degree, but like it was good, but it didn't blow me the fuck away. Resident Evil 4 I never beat. Okay, it was a weird week. No one's saying it's bad. Okay, I don't know if this is game of the year really, but yeah, Super Mario Brothers Wonder I played on Sub Sunday. Like it was cool. I'm not like a Super Mario's fucking fanatic. I don't play every Super Mario. My childhood wasn't all about Mario and having fucking mushrooms, plushies everywhere. But like, I get it. It's good. If you're looking for a 2023 Mario game, it's definitely good. Zelda, I just couldn't after like 3 hours. In terms of playtime, that's the thing. This is the weirdest fucking year. All you guys, this is an easy decision. You liked BG3. I wish BG3, I wish I liked it. Because I would have been like, oh shit, yes, I agree. I know this is gonna win. I just don't resonate with that choice. But I also think the games I did beat, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Alan Wake 2, I don't think they're game of the year. They're good. I enjoyed them. But like Elden Ring was like game of the year. God of War Ragnarok, it was like, oh my god, that was a close second. Hogwarts Legacy, I felt more impactful. Honestly, this is bullshit. Super Mario Brothers Wonder should not be on this list. Hogwarts Legacy should be on this list. The whole fucking gaming world was playing Hogwarts Legacy. It was such a nice time in the beginning of the year. How did we forget this? It was so fucking sick. It was the best Harry Potter game we've ever had and played. When in a world where they always fuck it up. Look at Lord of the Rings Moria. Look at fucking Gollum. They literally took Lord of the Rings IP and took a huge shit on it. Hogwarts Legacy? You were like, oh shit, dude. Hogwarts had insane... Like, Hogwarts looked fucking so nice. The environments looked good. It ran properly on all... It was available on everybody's shit. It wasn't fucking exclusive. The design was so good. Like, they actually pulled it off. The wand combat was fun enough. The wand combat was actually... I remember when this game was announced, the devs this was their first PC game. Their last game, I forgot, was some random fucking shit. So it was like, are these guys actually gonna pull it off? The puzzles were decent and were captivating in the Hogwarts universe. The combat was like pretty active. It was like action combat. It was fun playing on the hardest difficulty. You get a fucking mount and you can leave Hogwarts and go check shit out. Literally, when this game came out, everybody was playing it. It was on all social media and everybody was enjoying it. No one was like, this game fucking sucks. Because if you like Harry Potter, which is like 95% of people, unless you're some weird fucking emo fuck, the 5%, most likely if you're a kid, you're gonna like Harry Potter, because who doesn't like going to a fucking magic school and eating fucking frog chocolate that's magical, you know? So it has the ingredients, so it hits on your fucking childhood movie watching in the best game form. This isn't just taking the Harry Potter IP and taking a shit on it. So how is this not Game of the Year, Mentat? How is this not part of the list? It had side content, main content, puzzles, action, side quests, gear, wand upgrades. What the fuck? Why are we forgetting this game? This game sold insane amounts. Didn't they make a fuck ton of money?
I heard.
Didn't this shit make like $1 billion? Wasn't Hogwarts Legacy like, whoa, this game was a ridiculous success? Like Warner Brothers was like, oh my God, what just happened? Who cares? That is a factor in Game of the Year. I'm sorry, I take that as a factor, because that's the reality of the situation. Even your favorite movies, if the movie fucking sucks balls, they're not gonna make another one. You know? Sure, it's not always the best factor, but I think it's a solid criteria, because at the end of the day, they're trying to make a product for you to buy. So that is a factor. I don't remember the controversy for this game. Also, I don't think the Game Awards, the controversy didn't... Oh, wait, when it was coming out, it's because of J.K. Rowling, right? Because of the shit she says? Yeah, that was it. I don't think so. I remember that was when the game was coming out. People were like,
I'm not gonna play it.
yeah, I didn't care about that shit. I still played it. On top of the fact, once again, the game sold like $1 billion worth. So majority of people didn't give a shit about the controversy. And half those people who cared probably saw people playing it and then bought it anyways. So I don't think it was that big. It seemed like it was boiling and then it fucking simmered because everybody enjoyed the game. This was January this game came out, right? So this is relevant to the year. I would say Super Mario Brothers Wonder did not sell as much as Hogwarts. Has way more going on than just another fucking Mario game, other than it being iconic because it's fucking Mario. Same with Zelda. Zelda is here just because it's fucking Zelda. Okay? This is a forgettable Zelda game. I'm fucking guaranteeing it. Out of all you fucking Zelda fucks, some of you guys have Link's fucking hat on every time you watch the stream. I bet out of all the Zelda games, this one is not in your top 3. Am I wrong? Congratulations, you can fuse fucking rocks together. Wow. $0 spent on voice acting. Shit fucking landscape that looks like early access fucking... Guy bought it off Unity store. Grass and trees. Ganondorf for the 20th fucking time. Zelda cucking the shit out of you for like 20 years. Where did this game pop off? I understand that Ocarina of Time was incredible. I remember being a little shit playing the Ocarina and fucking be the dude and the guy getting the Master Sword and shit. Breath of the Wild was good. Tears of the Kingdom was so forgettable. How many of you guys think Zelda's your game of the year? I'm just being a hater. Anyone here fully beat Zelda, honestly, and be like, yo, this was actually great. Like, this was one of the best Zelda games. And I think one of the, maybe I'm wrong, but there was so much anticipation to the sequel that I feel like it actually hurt the game for me. Because I didn't like the first game, and then I stuck with it, and I beat it, because I was like, okay, I actually see why people like this. Even though fuck the durability. I will die on that hill. The durability defenders also like fucking weight mechanics and getting encumbered. Okay? Fucking break the guy's sword and encumber him. He'll be the happiest camper. Yeah, while having no stamina. Yeah, Breath of the Wild, good shit. This game had so much hype of like, oh my god, what's the sequel? What's the sequel? And then TOTK, did it not fall flat? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But yeah, man, I think it's bullshit. This game does not get any recognition. Not in any category. That's fucking bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. This game was probably top 3 most highest grossing games of 2023. I don't think the politics did it. I just said, bro, this game outshined that bullshit. There was like a whole fucking... It was almost like it seemed like bots fucking boycotting the game. There was like subtle people doing it. Majority of people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? And just still played it. Which you can clearly see. So I don't think that's why. If it is, that's kind of weird. It's based off of reviews. This game reviewed well. I'm just going to use Metacritic. I usually don't, but I'm just curious. Didn't this game review well? Okay, so this game rated 84 based off a user 8.5. Whatever, sure. I kind of agree. It is kind of an 8.5. But it's a solid... This game was very well crafted. It's not amazing. Sure, they could have done things different, but overall, they painted a really good picture for the first full-fledged Harry Potter on every console release. Like, I think they did a good job here. So it's kind of amazing this isn't anywhere in the Game Awards. I don't know if they report the highest grossing video games 2023. There's usually a wiki article. Let's pretend this site's credible. 3 months ago. I guess a lot has changed in 3 months. Yes, because Alan Wake 2's problem is it's Epic exclusive. And it is on console, but I have a feeling Alan Wake 2's like... Alan Wake 2's not going to sell a shit ton. But it's just because of also the style of game. Not everybody's going to like Alan Wake. It's way more niche. Hogwarts Legacy, as of 3 months ago, if this is a credible website, let's pretend they're not lying, because what is there to gain? Circana, the organization that specializes in reporting consumer behavior. Hogwarts Legacy is the #1 grossing game of the year. Diablo 4 was the best-selling Blizzard game of all time. Am I wrong? Was it the best Diablo or the best-selling Blizzard game of all time, right? I think it was best ever Blizzard. 3 platforms versus 1. The most impressive thing is the fact that Zelda is one exclusive and is the second most selling game of all time. That is crazy. Even though I'm hating, I can't deny that's ridiculously impressive. Like, that's fucking insane. To the point of, holy shit, I must have missed something. Only 2023. Wait. Because Switch is cheap. It was all over the internet. Most popular... Wait. You said all time? No. What are you talking? I said Diablo 4 is the most sold Blizzard game of all time. Legend of Zelda came out in 2023. You said most sold of all time. Oh, whoops. What's the best-selling game this year? Best-selling game 2023 so far? Insider Gaming. When was this published? That's fucking crazy, man. I feel like everybody has a Switch. Like, the Switch is ridiculously popular. Like, it's insane how fucking popular it is. And then on top of that, everyone's like, I'm gonna get Zelda. Crazy. It's a good product. I mean, shit, I have it. I'm playing Swicket game on it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Zelda's #1 now. That's insane. It just shows how different video gamers are, you know? Shit, man. This game is very, very different. Um, yeah, these other games, it's not really surprising. Dead Island 2 was 8th. Final Fantasy 16th. No, Dead Island 2 sold more than Final Fantasy 16. Wow. That's honestly surprising. I know Dead Island's popular, but it's like it's so random you don't think it would be. Oh wait, hold up. All platforms, true. All platforms. Not wrong. Not wrong. Street Fighter 6, I understand why people wouldn't buy this game because they are trying to get the Zoomers to play Street Fighter 6 and not just the fucking boomer, the Zoomer who is now a boomer buying every Street Fighter. They need the Zoomers. That's where they're at right now. Dead Island isn't that random. True, I mean, Dead Island, I mean, there's cinematic and shit, sure. Elden Ring, obviously, this is last year. I don't know, man. Top 3 most sold game, though, this year. Hogwarts Legacy. And it probably broke some other records. I mean, shit. I don't know. They should be on this list. Because I would vote Hogwarts Legacy as my game of the year. Yeah, that's my game of the year. On the same side, okay. Alan Wake 2 and Marvel Spider-Man 2, I got the same feeling. They were both fun to play, enjoyable. I'm glad I beat them. Hogwarts Legacy, same criteria, but a little higher up. But maybe it's the bias of it just being Hogwarts, but the style of game, fantasy, action, dragons and shit, like, I just like that setting more. So I will place it a shelf higher than Alan Wake 2 and Marvel Spider-Man 2. So I would say Hogwarts Legacy is my #1. Story was so bad. Yeah, I mean, Marvel Spider-Man 2 story wasn't that great. But it was still good. It was fun as fuck to play it. Hogwarts Legacy's story wasn't that good, but everything around it was really good in quality. Alan Wake 2 was a good story, but I also think Alan Wake 2's story was being a clusterfuck just to be a clusterfuck to be a fucking mystery. I wouldn't say like Alan Wake 2 had some revolutionary fucking Lost-esque, Nolan-esque fucking plot here. But they were trying to make like an insane thriller with twists and turns. But whatever. That's why I don't see Alan Wake 2's story is also like, okay, it's good, but whatever. I don't think it's about understanding and not understanding. Plus the direction, it's like you either like it or not. You like the live action or you don't like it. That can be cringy as fuck. into their game. And I feel like they pulled it off to a decent amount where it was kind of getting a little cringy at times. But they tried fusing real with graphics very well. And the design of the seen before, your choices matter, sure. They just do it well. Your choices matter very well the way it works, but we've seen your choices matter before in games. You press 1, 2, 3, 4, your choices matter, and you talk to people. It has CRPG combat and a lot of try different things to be done with a scenario. But there's, what did they do that was like fucking insanely innovative? Alan Wake 2, they wanted to be innovative. Guys, I already chose BG3 for like 6 fucking categories. You're kidding, right? It's not like the cutscenes were revolutionary here, you know? What they did good. But they didn't, how it should be done. Okay, how BG3 did it, what they did do is how other devs should do it. But so what they did, what has been done, better. Even expanding out of their genre. Honestly, chat, we're fucking done. All right, Alan Wake 2 wins that category. I'll give it to them. All right, go fucking vote. -1 my vote. No one fucking cares. This is a weird year. This is a weird year. Definitely, dude. Next year is gonna be very interesting. Jeff, this is actually bullshit. You're telling me not a single category is Hogwarts Legacy? Not a single fucking category. Next year is gonna be GTA 6. Nah, GTA 6 is gonna be 2025. 2024 is not gonna be GTA 6. 2024 is, we don't know yet. 2024 is actually not mapped out as much as 2023 was. 2024, there's not a lot of games fully announced yet. We don't really know what's coming. What's interesting is, this is the year of COVID. This is the year of isn't this year technically the year of COVID, where all of that shit is now, the products are coming out that were worked on aggressively in COVID, and now these are the projects that are coming out, and now we're at a different area where COVID is decently in the rear view and there's normalcy. So now 2024 is now a slightly different development style again. Almost back to how it was. Shit will change because of that, you question marking fucks. Things will be different, and not for the negative. And even through COVID, look at all these games that dropped that were really fucking good. You have years mixed up. No, I don't. What are you talking about? COVID was 2022. Some COVID projects probably came out. When I say COVID projects, while they were working during the peak of it, or more 2022, probably more 2023. Now 2024 is probably... COVID was 2020. Yeah, no shit. That's what I said. Working from 2022, 2021, 2022. And now 2023, these are probably some of the final projects that were released that started potentially or were worked on a lot during the COVID time. Now, all these projects after that fucking phase, all that shit is more normalized now. People are all used to it. So now the 2024 games, we shall see what happens and how much more different it is. I don't think like the COVID delays, all the delays are done. Now it's back to like full fucking go dev mode. I don't know, man. We'll see. There might not be any effect at all. It's always interesting, you know, and then you look at a game like the quality of Spider-Man 2 and like Insomniac recruits all over the world, and I heard every Insomniac dev works remotely, or the majority, and they're able to pull off a project like that. So shit like that's very interesting. But like not every dev company is like that. They're able to pull magic off like that and not even fucking see each other in real life. I don't think the majority of companies do that. But who knows? Work from home only works if you have good internet. Yeah, I'm assuming if you're working from home, you have a job that assumes you're gonna have a good connection, because... yeah. And stable power. Yeah, but we're talking... I'm looking at this from like a tech job perspective. Like, if you have a tech job, you probably have a good internet connection. Unless you're like some insanely talented artist that has like an insane portfolio, but you just happen to live in like a village in a third world country. But you're a fucking insane. So you have to like walk to some shit ass place to just get the connection to then do your work. Well, I don't know how many of the, I don't know if that's a very specific circumstance. Starlink exists? Oh yeah, exactly. Now the Starlink's out. Shit. Alright, that was interesting. Yeah, we'll see. We already looked at the video game releases of next year. It's very bland right now. Like, it's super fucking bland. There's nothing insane announced. It's all rumors of what could potentially come out. I hope next year is the year of GTA 6 and Wolverine. I don't think it will be. Right now, 2024 is seeming a little filler. But we don't know. The Game Awards will be interesting to watch too. I mean, we know Elden Ring DLC is coming out next year, like for sure. That will be a nice start of the year. So we'll see where that takes us. Who knows? Maybe Elden Ring DLC is going to be announced at the Game Awards. Wasn't Elden Ring announced at the Game Awards? Someone must have a YouTube video of all the previous 2022 Game Awards, all the trailers. I don't know if they popped off on that event, because that's the last event of the year. It's for like big announcements. WoW expansion next year? Yeah, I wouldn't put that on the same level though. Rainbow Six is getting a skin marketplace in the style of Counter-Strike? Jesus Christ, man. That one fucking guy, Jinxie, is carrying Rainbow like crazy. Best game trailers 2022? Wait, what? Wait. Game Awards. Oh, Death Stranding 2 was announced at the Game Awards. Oh, yeah. But is this coming out next year?
No pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning.
Hey, yo. Death Stranding. Never mind. Whatever.
I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes and I'll wait. And soon I'll see.
No, I like Death Stranding. What are you talking about? I fucking teared up, dude.
Don't worry, it's okay.
This game was also a clusterfuck like Alan Wake, where you were like, wait, what? How does that connect? What? But this one had me more emotional.
And I still hear your heartbeat.
The Die Hardman speech near the end, yeah, that was the scene that made me tear up. It was really well performed.
Baby, don't worry. It's okay.
It's great, honestly.
Should have to suffer such loss.
It's
You know, I
very
meant to
surprising they're
ask
making
that I
a second
understand how
one.
you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it'll weigh you down like an anchor.
Like this is a game where you're gonna buy it and then a lot of people would have bought it and went back to GameStop or like tried to get a refund because they're like, oh god, yeah, this just isn't my style. Like you have to stick with this game.
It's time for you to hit the road.
You're like a DoorDash driver with the most insane fucking plot and world that you're delivering pizzas
that made the
to.
final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation.
So let love warm you till the morning.
Yeah, like shit was fucking real playing this shit. You're just delivering stuff, but the whole world relied on your deliveries. With the most like crazy shit like life and death scenario. Oh, Armored Core was announced at the Game Awards? Holy shit, this trailer was crazy. Yeah, this is why the Game Awards is super relevant, because some of the biggest AAA games get announced here. Like, this honestly sets the tone for the year. Like, look, this game made it to the nominations. This was a great trailer, though. Conan O'Brien also in the first one. Wait, what are you talking about? Great trailer, shit game? No, I actually really like Armored Core. I liked it way more than I thought I would. Yeah, I think honestly, especially if like, I feel like From Software is definitely gonna announce DLC. I will be surprised if they don't. Yeah, I beat this game. Okay. The thing is, Bandai Namco probably wants one thing maybe every year. Oh wait, Hades 2 got announced too? Yeah, there was a lot of, there was actually a lot of announcements here, huh?
Good. Not good enough. We can but learn. And the greatest teacher is out there. Now go. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
I think what I meant by Hades 2 is kind of weird.
Future for us all.
Just even the gameplay they showed, this looks like it could easily have been a DLC. But I guess it'll be... I could totally be... I'm gonna be wrong, and it's probably gonna have so much shit.
Far beyond your comprehension, witch.
That's why, like, a Hades 2 is kind of random.
Call you witch like that?
Vengeance for your family awaits you.
He is no mere titan. He is time itself, and time cannot be stopped.
But still, I mean, Hades was...
I'll be there soon.
When did it come out? Wasn't Hades Game of the Year? So, like, this was a huge announcement from the studio. I mean, a full-fledged second game, no matter how you feel about it. And then Suicide Squad. I don't know if this was the first... Oh, this is when they reveal Batman. This is... So much has happened. They fucking delayed this. This game got so much negative criticism that they fucking delayed it indefinitely, right? Crazy. What a year.
All right, Flash is clear. Keep your eyes on him, people.
I don't know who's making the decisions at Rocksteady, man. You know what the problem is? It's because Warner Brothers said they want live service games, just like PlayStation. But the live service games, you end up fucking the game up to at the mercy of making it a live service game. Yeah, it's Warner Brothers, but same with Sony. They have so many live service games coming out. But it's like, dude, who wants Suicide Squad? Is so random.
This door will not hold. We must barricade it.
You stay here, pal.
Ah, yeah, whatever. Okay, they show Batman, game's delayed, lol.
I am the Knight. I am Batman.
Wow. Okay, that's great. Oh my god, I forgot Kevin died. Oh my god. Rest in peace. Okay, new Tekken 8 character, whatever. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. New trailer, we played it. Final Fantasy 16.
Your Highness! Run!
Sure, Judas, isn't this the game from the BioShock Infinite dev?
And my only way out of here.
This was a release or announcement.
One of them.
This might come out this year. Are you next year? I think we're gonna see a lot of this game this coming year. I'm not fully sold yet, but BioShock Infinite dev is the biggest thing right now.
People say I have this coming. And you know what? They're right.
But hey, they announced this last year at the awards. That's a pretty big deal. Diablo 4, was this the new cinematic for Diablo 4? So Blizzard dropped their cinematic here? I don't remember. I will still say this cinematic was so fucking good. Okay, this cinematic was great. When you at the end of the game. That shit was fucking crazy, dude. I haven't seen it in a while. No, because this is literally 2 minutes of the whole thing. Earthblade. What is this game? Creators of Celeste. That's cool. I don't really care. But that got announced. Space Marine 2. I hope they pull this game off. Everything they've shown. Oh, wait, isn't this game coming out? I would say this one's on my top 10 hype list. World War Z devs making a Space Marine 2 game that actually looks like they're gonna pull it off. Their more latest trailer looks way better than this, but...
While we draw breath, we stand. While we stand, we fight.
Nah. Their other trailers look way better.
We are the angels of death. We are the blade drawn against the endless night. Nothing will survive our wrath.
Yeah, this game is gonna be 2024. I'm looking forward to that one.
It starts in the desert.
Dune Awakening is 2024.
To life.
Most likely.
Friends. You wander the dry, dirty streets of civilization.
This is the Dune MMO.
In the ancient halls of the testing stations, you find answers. You seek the secrets of the ever-shifting sands. Spice.
Yeah, the devs here can pop off, but I'm a little hesitant on the devs. This might kind of just be like a, you know.
You do all of these things in my dream, Sleeper. I am terrified.
But this is the most interesting Dune game coming out, so. Oh yeah, Remnant 2. This drop. Lords of the Fallen, LOL, Bayonetta, Destiny 2, Lightfall, Street Fighter 6, Hellboy. I didn't like this game. And Dead Cells, Return to Castlevania. They had some decent announcements. The biggest ones were the first half of the video. But yeah, we'll see. We'll be watching that. I'll be live on Thursday, December 7th, and we'll watch the video game awards. You know how it is. We'll do it up.